Hey, okay, compost bench was okay, good and bad, honestly. So I took the 100 and it was one of my normal, um, unfocused, slow descent, bad pause, meh reps, right? So then I did 100 again and it was much nicer. And then I decided to do 102 and a half as well. And I think had you been here, you would have agreed to. I mean, my reasoning was there's zero chance I'm gonna find a bench that I'm gonna be able to do anything with on Saturday or even for the rest of the week. So today was probably the last opportunity to go heavy this week, so I took it. I hope that's okay. Back offs were good. Normally my third set is my best, but it wasn't today for some reason. I think my first set, I was feeling really good after the 102 and a half. So I think going into that, I still had that same energy. Then going into dumbbell rows, I actually yawned. I never yawned. So I think maybe like 320 calories for the whole day so far is not enough to get me through a heavy workout. Oh, which reminds me, when we do the mock taper water cut, maybe we can do like an SBD day or some kind of something that would kind of test my meat day nutrition as well, like first meal, things like, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be the SBD day, but I need to do like a first or a post cut nutrition day. Anyway, just a thought. Let's see. So anyway, where am I? The dumbbell rows. I kept the same weight as last week, but I think the reps were way down. Overhead press, there went from 30s to 60s, and I wasn't even mad about that today, so I did everything with 30s. The dip machine, I moved the chair so like I bottomed out each rep into the machine, so I had all the range of motion and definitely felt my triceps a lot more. And then bench, I also like practically my arms to the floor, and I think I used 20s today. So that was definitely a wake-up call for form. Anyway, hope you're doing great. Bye. Okay, conventional deadlift was frustrating today, honestly, but let's tell the story. I worked out without mats using the new positioning to 255, and it felt yucky. I felt completely weird, like I was in someone else's shoes, like it wasn't my body doing it, like everything felt heavier and yucky. But I kept doing it, realizing you can't just master something in just a couple of minutes. So I kept with it. I threw 275 on there because everything was working out pretty well. But I went to pull it, and just getting like that lever, the lever into my, what am I saying? Into like moving, I hurt myself. The pain came back. I added some mats. Everything felt bad after that, very painful. I did a set of 4 at 260. The first rep I did with the Titan and the reverse shrug, and felt like shit. So the other 3 reps, I just pulled it, and it felt like 40 pounds lighter. So I'll keep working on that. Back offs were painful today. So were the RDLs. The comp pause bench, I think was really good. I was working up ascending sets from 80, 85, 90, and then 95. And I thought, okay, 95 feels like a 70.5. But then I checked my work on the RPE tables, and it was completely not what I did. So I'm gonna send them to you, and I would love for you to give me your 100% no bullshit feedback on them, because they felt like the 90 felt like a 6.5 and 95 felt like a 7.5, but maybe I'm thinking that, so I'm just deciding that's what it is. I don't know. Amazing how you doubt yourself when you have a bad lift. Leg curl was fine. Okay, hope you're doing good. Okay, 2 count pause bench was weird. So they had a rack, non-adjustable, obviously. Not a lot of like change weights either, and the J cup had like a plastic coating. So once I was able to like get my body position to be able to press it up, like it kept getting caught on the plastic. It was not ideal. But let's see, I worked up to 215 for my top sets, and then the 95s for my back offs. None of them are particularly gorgeous, but I did them. I mean, once I got it out, it was fine. It was just, I think I probably used 80% of my strength to just lift it out of the clips, but we do what we can. Everything else was just normal. It reminded me of how completely different machines can be. Like the bicep curl, it was almost like it was on springs, like it was pulling it back every time I pulled it, which could have been, but it was just odd. But I had fun. People looked at me strangely. I don't know. Last time it was just a gym with regular people. But one guy was like deadlifting, and it was kind of fun. But whatever. Hope you're doing great. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna send you the leg machines that they have. I figure I'll just do what doesn't hurt. I do have a squat rack, but the safeties aren't adjustable, so it's not for people 5 foot or just under. So I'll make something happen unless you have any specific direction for me to take. Okay, hope you're doing great. Bye. Okay, so today wasn't ideal. I mean, as I suspected, I couldn't really squat in that rack. But even still, the squat machine that I used, even having like 80 pounds on it, that seemed to be the limit to my pain tolerance today. So I did 5 sets of 10 to depth with that machine. And that, I mean, at the bottom when it was completely stretched was a little painful, but I mean, it falls into the tolerable. But then I decided to try some good mornings. Oh, and I didn't take videos of anything because nothing really seemed like I'd ever do again, so you don't have to look at. But so I did good mornings, and the bar, just with the bar, really, really hurt. Exactly where the pain is in my right glute. So maybe I shouldn't do good mornings, or I should figure out what in the good morning is causing the problems and fix that. What else did I do? I did some leg press, really slow. Those were fine.
275.
What else did I do? Leg extensions and leg curls with pauses. Some wall sits. Some treadmill. Nothing crazy. It's been feeling okay in the pool, so I'll get some more laps in tonight, and maybe that'll loosen it up. But do what we can, right? Hope you're doing great. Bye.